So we open with Tamika calling Tasha wanting to make things right. But you can't get right with someone who's wrong as stealing $30,000 before taxes. So Tamika goes over to the studio, and of course the House of the Undying's there, hovering over his meal ticket. Latasha says, "How did we get here? This is crazy. Your theft and your husband's lies. It's very simple. And where's your apology?" Latasha will still not apologize. She says, "Well, everybody has made mistakes. Everybody said things. I'm not holding on to them, though." Latasha gone say, "On our sisterhood back." Latasha, you never had a sisterhood with Tamika. Candy is probably closer than Tamika. So they hug and say they gonna talk some more. Then we head over to dance auditions 14 days before the show. Child, Tamika, a busy woman, she like, okay, let's get it together. Okay, Latasha. Now you gonna show up in another ratty blonde wig. You started the episode in a ratty blonde wig. Now you've got a longer ratty blonde wig. What are you doing, going through Giselle's garbage? Okay, now the SWV ladies have shown up all together. Oh, Candy can't make it, but we about to pick our dancers, which means I'm about to play best fiends. Tamika, you were doing a cute little pregnant strut, but you were not killing the dance moves. Oh, Candy's the worst dancer in the group. I'm sorry, none of y'all could bust a move in my opinion. A note, yes. A groove, no. So Taj and Coco go out for a lunch. Taj is upset that Tamika told her their group wasn't as relevant because they don't have as many followers, so they can put butts in the seats. I think the nostalgia tours are big enough and popular enough where they don't have to constantly throw their Instagram followers in the other group's face. However, there is a nugget of truth to it. They're more interactive. And so it's a competition of who's got the bigger ending song. Is it Weak or Understanding? They are both pretty big and both timeless. They argue too much, but I do like Tiny's black painted house. That's cool. Oh God, we gonna have Tiny and trying to make her kid happen. I like Zani, but don't nobody want to hear her music. She tried and tried and tried. Let it go. Like Diddy's kids, you gotta let it go. Even Tiny Mama said she's been making this project for so long. We've watched her with the OMG girls. We've watched her with solo stuff. She was on Growing Up Hip Hop. Now she grown. And her hippin' ain't hoppin'. And that's okay. So Latasha did go to soundcheck and perform in their Orlando show. Tiny's like, maybe we can get this right. Get to the cash, especially them two, they need. Tasha out here stealing from her sister. Why can't she just sing? That would be too honest, too honorable, too much truth for a poisonous turtle. Tiny says Candy had a point. The second that heifer got what she needed from us, she got in the win. I don't know how you didn't see that, Tiny, because you've been dealing with her just as long. But then again, I guess you have your idiot to run after. Another poisonous turtle, except T.I. is a snapping turtle, because he's got that tight snapper, if you know what I mean. Tiny, you do have an affinity for the amphibian. I wonder if there's something about pit bulls and turtles. Hey Google, do turtles and pit bulls get along? Turtles and dogs can live together, but care needs to be taken. They're an odd couple, but a couple nonetheless. Now we gonna have an argument about the set list. Who we gonna start with, who we gonna finish with. Candy ain't agreeing to nothing. I mean, I get why in her speak on it, Candy was talking about promoters trying to be shiesty. But I think y'all could have handled this argument better. But you know, you gotta have some conflict for the show, even though the theft was the real conflict. Candy, oh, Jesus Christ. What in the Sailor Moon is this, Candy? You see, I didn't want to have to take pictures of the hair, but we're going to have to take pictures of the hair this episode, because this is some special shit. Got me cussing 3 minutes in the video. Your teeth are as tight as this bun. It's just tight. Tight. What is that, a pussy bun? But you going to say Coco is being difficult, but you being just as difficult. I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that. Well, we have more followers. But when she give it back to you, the little shade y'all been throwing, it's an issue. People always want to get mad at Coco. See, Coco said y'all trying to have the last song so you can act like you headlined. So Coco's son is going back to school as we on the way to look for our outfits. But after we get our fitting done, we have one more run through of the set list. Lily said, you know, with all your followers you got, you should be 90 million sales strong right now. And we wouldn't be having this conversation. We respect you, but weak is the stronger song. So we fighting, fussing, and cussing. Ain't nothing getting solved. But I knew that supergroup had been gone out the window. I mean, we saw what happened with TGT or 3GT or whatever Tyrese was involved in. But then again, he could have been the tanker. However, you have just got too many different personalities. And you've got a thief in the temple. Shout out to James Caldwell. So we closing out the Heifersode with Escape sitting down to talk with the promoters because something ain't right. Oh! Rocky's been getting a kickback. I told you, a thief in the temple. You can't worship right with a thief in the temple, stealing offerings, chomping on communion, wasting wine. Rocky is messy. Child, if you're gonna do some shit like that, you gotta have a verbal agreement. This coot knows how to get caught. Oh God, Latasha's like, well, I didn't do it. It might have been my husband, but I didn't do it. Denying text messages, just a sorry liar. A Phaedra liar. So we ended with her calling the leader of the House of the Undying so that he can continue lying. I mean, Latasha, everything that you touch turns to theft. Well, I'm gonna see you soon. It's soon, so let's get to the finale. So they get him on the horn and he's denying, I ain't never taken nothing. I don't know what these papers are. Coot's trying to commit crime, I'm telling you. I mean, now you say you're their promoter, but now you don't want to say you promoting. Oh God, now Latasha gonna say he's not stealing from you, so it's just you because you are the mastermind because he is an addled mind. If you heard him on that Tasha K interview, which now he says is illegal, but we gonna get to it. Tamika, your sister is not brainwashed. That's the first man that paid her any mind, so she thinks she can't do no better. They've been together 25 years too long. You should have gotten him away from her about 24 years ago. That's the guy that teaches you that men ain't shit, so you can be on the lookout. Kickbacks are for people who have to hustle. No, you don't have to hustle. Your dead ass steals. It's the face of dead theft. This ain't stealing. Did you see that little that twitch? You twitching in the interview. They showed you for 2 seconds and you could not have a little moment. Get him in some rehab, Tasha. Use the money you stole to put him in Promises Malibu. Candy said, now I know how you are about my man, because you know how I am about my man. But you messing with my money. Latasha said, I'm cool on all this. Yeah, you're cool with the theft. You're cool with the extra money. Oh, God. So we all heading to the next show. And Latasha's with her husband of the Undying, and she's saying, I don't know why Tamika does this. She lashes out. She accuses people of things they didn't do. See, I wish that she hadn't defended you back in the day, because you gonna use that one lie to ride on your theft. Bravo, you know you wrong for playing Tamika saying she slept with the whole so-so deaf. Just messy. Over with SWV, they're actually worrying about the show rather than family theft. And petty drama. So Latasha and her dead husband are having breakfast and she says, I have to listen beyond the noise to maintain the legacy. However, when they ask him about the check fraud in the interview, he gets all, oh, I wouldn't even know how you could do that. But then he goes on to describe exactly how you would steal a social security number and forge a signature. He can't even talk when it comes to the check fraud. You can't even put others' checks in your bank account. Well, where do you put them then? How do you write somebody a check? Where do they put it? In their mattress? Latasha, your coot's gonna get you caught, your coot's gonna get you caught. So we finally get to rehearsal. SWV's on stage having fun. So, of course, Latasha is the last to arrive with a large entourage, and Tamika's like, girl, that ain't you, and you can't even pay them people. That's what she used your $30,000 for. That's why she keeps her kickbacks. Now, when Escape gets up there, they're a little more rough. They're not having so much fun. They don't know where their mark is or how to hit it. But we all gonna do living in vain together. Cause this show was in vain. Because Tasha's husband is a pain. Oh, wait, Coco said no. She said, we don't do church in our set. Oh, hell no. Donna Wanna, Why are you trying to have your moment in the sun? For what? She told him to shut the fuck up, and I agree. Your place is an assistant. Why don't you assist, sissy? So Taj is going off. Everybody's over it. You could hear Don Juan just snipping and sniping. Child, Don Juan thought SWV was escaping. They let him know real quick. So we're on the way to the show, and Candy's like, this is the last time all four of us gonna be on stage. I'm tired of Tasha's taken. So Latasha don't arrive with the other escape girls. She's gotta come with her own entourage. She got 40 people, can't pay none of them. Tamika said, I'd rather see all the assistants than Edward stealing hands. I prefer the Thief of the Undying, but Edward Thieving Hands is serviceable. So SWV opens and they look amazing. The stage looks great. It is nice to see it really came together. It's sad that they can't do it again. You can see the audience is having a good time. Girl, they need to put this concert on YouTube. This is good. I'ma rewatch their verses. Was there this much drama to get to the verses? So we're all off stage in the after show glow. Oh God, now they all ready to do it again. Heifers, please. But now Latasha and Tamika gonna have an after show come to Jesus. A ponderosa, if you will. Tasha isn't giving her anything. She's like, well, this is me. I don't know what you expect. I'm sorry, Tamika, you ain't gonna get sisterly love from a stealer. You can't be family with a fraud. Love and larceny don't mix. Oh, God. Latasha gonna say Tamika's jealous of the time she spends with Rocky. No, she's tired of Rocky stealing her money. Now, all of a sudden, Tamika was trying to diagnose Latasha. I didn't hear anything about a diagno-no. She said, I want a sisterly love. Girl, Latasha walking off. She ain't got time. Where are we as sisters? You ain't nowhere. You're gone with the money she stole. Oh, tell mama to get a room in the house for you because you're going to be broke, Latasha. And I don't know if you will be broke, but I don't know how your gospel is going over. And it's so sad you can see how hurt Tamika is and how she's just let everything go to try to keep her sister in her life, and this is the thanks she get. Tamika, girl, you got two other sisters, Candy and Tiny. Well, one sister and a pit bull. Sometimes you need a pit bull. Latasha, you really gonna say you still love your sister? You can't even love yourself. So they ain't spoken since the concert. Tasha's album comes out. Oh, it's already out. It's already out. Came out April 7th. Anybody listen? Anybody listen? I ain't listening. SWV went on a tour with Jodeci. They were like, we can't deal with the drama. And Escape is a happy trio. Well, let's see what they have to say on Watch What Happens Live before we get to speak on it. And I heard somebody say Donna Wanna is a heterosexual with a wife. What woman is he causing strife?